You know, I'm sure I've had worse ideas. But getting back into this game probably takes at least one or two cakes. I I had a bad idea at 3 in the morning. You know how it is. I was watching my friend Ace Shadow Kraken. Got back into streaming recently and started streaming Genshin Impact on her first stream back. And it has been so long since I even thought about this game. But I was there. I wanted to support. I wanted to show up and support of my buddy. I stayed there for the entirety of the about 6 hour long stream. And every hour that ticked by, my brain was like, you should play this game again. You should play this game again. You want to play this game again. Let's play this game again. Shall we? Shall we play this game again? So I am forced to acquiesce, at least for a little while, until the burnout sets in again. To set the stage for you, I used to play this game a lot. I gave this company a lot of my money. And for what? Some might ask. We're not giving them our money this time around. Here's how I would like this series to go. Because this will be a series, if I have any say in it. This is going to be a completely free-to-play run of Genshin Impact. And what that means is, I am not spending any money on it. I will not let you guys spend any money on it, even if you were to throw me money at twitch.tv/technicrawler. It will not happen. We're not giving this game money. I am here because I'm interested in the story. I'm interested in the game and the story and all the characters and the environments are really what get me in this game, and I want to share that with you guys. And that's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. No, really. But we're going to be doing these pre-recorded sessions are going to be main story quests, side quests, any of the like character building stuff. That's what we're going to be covering here. What we're not going to be covering is any pulls. I will be pulling with the in-game currency that is provided for me, and you might see it on Twitch. You're not gonna get it in these pre-recorded videos. I'm not gonna let you watch me suffer through like harvesting materials and like running. We might have some like faffy episodes where I run around and get like a couple of things, but there's a lot of grinding to this game that you probably will not show up in these pre-recorded videos. And like dailies and stuff. You guys will likely see the first time I fight a boss or like a region locked fight. Well, I'll explain that later. But we're not gonna, I'm not gonna make you watch me kill the same big fiery plant 20 times because I need to level up my guys. That I'm gonna do on my own. Because that's not what we're here for. What I'm here for is the story. Because that's what really got me into this game in the first place. That's what grabbed me by the lapels and dragged me into a years-long obsession when I was in college. So that's what we're gonna do. This is a fresh account, by the way. When I say we're going free to play, I mean we're going free to play. fresh account, first looks, from beginning to end of the story. Are you ready?
So, what you're trying to say is that you fell here from another world? But when you wanted to leave and go on to the next world, your path was blocked by some unknown god?
Outlanders, your journey ends here. Who are you? The sustainer of heavenly principles. The arrogation of mankind ends now.
Alright. I'm gonna try my best not to talk over these cutscenes. But this is our first major decision of the game. We get to pick a twin to play as. This will be our main character. They're usually referred to as the Traveler and their sister, or the Traveler and their brother. What I am going to tell you, it's not really spoilers. The boy is named Aether, and the girl is named Lumine. And what you also need to know is I am an Aether guy through and through. So we'll be picking this one. And our name is Technocroller. They will just continue referring to us as the Traveler, pretty much regardless of what you put in here. But this is important for multiplayer identification.
Don't go! Give my sister back! And just like that, the god took away my sister. Some kind of seal was cast upon me, and I lost my power. So while we used to travel from world to world, we are now trapped here. How many years ago was it? I don't know. But I intend to find out. When I woke, I was all alone, until I met you 2 months ago.
Yeah, Paimon really owes you for that. Otherwise, Paimon likely would have drowned. So Paimon will do her best to be a great guide. We should head off. Let's get going.
And before you ask, no, I cannot do anything about Paimon. She will be like that the whole game. Just brace yourself. It kind of dissolves into the background after a while. Alright, we've got basic camera controls. We're running around. Shift to sprint. Spacebar to jump. I am playing this on PC with a mouse and keyboard. I'm gonna try not to whip the camera around too often, but it will just happen, unfortunately. What's that? Oh, B to inventory. Yep, I have a singular sword. Beautiful. There's a lot of... When I tell you that we're not gonna be farming for things, this is why. Because there's simply so many tabs. So much nonsense. This is a teleport waypoint. If we activate them, they end up on our map. And we can teleport back to them. Map is with M, by the way. And, it's been a minute, so I know we've got a lot going on here. Don't worry about that too much. For now, we have a singular teleport waypoint. And that's good enough for me. Lizard. Cute.
The path ends here! Guess we'll just have to climb! Climbing depletes stamina, and depleted stamina takes time to recover.
Well,
Okay, let's take the route we planned!
I'm gonna have to climb. I think you just
Statue of the Seven!
float, Paimon.
Which of the seven are you looking for exactly?
This game's so pretty. I'm really gonna try to take my time and enjoy the scenery and such. Because that's what really gets me, honestly. The story and the aesthetics and the character design. That's why we're here. We're also here to collect as many things as possible. Lizard. Got it.
Oh, wow! That's a statue of the Seven! There are a few of these statues scattered across the land to show the Seven's protection over the world. Among the Seven gods, this god controls the wind. Paimon's not sure whether the god you're looking for is the animal god, but Paimon will take you to the animal god's place first, and there's a reason why.
Prologue Act 1. Outlander who caught the wind.
As we all know, poetry and language flow like the wind. There'll definitely be someone there who knows about your sister. At least that's what Paimon thinks. Whether the gods actually answer you is a different story. You never know unless you try. So let's hop to it.
Crazy little fox creature. There he goes. I'm gonna try not to talk over a lot of the cutscenes. There will be some interjections eventually, I'm sure. But, in an effort to get all of the story that's happening, I would like you guys to be able to hear that.
Is this an answer from this world?
There are also, not everything in the game is voice acted, so I will be reading a lot.
Swim right over.
So brace yourself for that. I can't guarantee all sorts of fun voices because there's a lot of NPCs, but I'll do my best. Which button is this? It's the sprint button to swim faster. Hey! What you need to know about the statues of the Seven is that they are also teleport points, similarly to the way that this was a teleport waypoint back at the beach. But the statues of the 7 will reveal pieces of your map that you can go to. So all of these points are important. We will be unlocking all of them. But usually when you're in a new area, you really want to go for the statues, these rounded points on the map. They'll help you navigate a lot easier.
Ooh, did you just feel the elements of the world?
I felt my adventure rank go up. Is that what you're talking about?
Seems all you had to do was just touch the statue and you got the power of Animo. As much as they may want it, people in this world can never get a hold of powers as easily as you.
So this is also another weird bit of this game. Sometimes it will give you dialogue options for your traveler to say. And sometimes if you're talking to someone and there's a lot of dialogue options, there's different like trees to explore and they'll say different things. But for the most part, if it's just like 2 options, it's pretty much gonna get you go in the same place. I don't really know why they do this. I was talking with Kragan about it earlier, last night on stream, and they do it the whole time, throughout the whole game. They're several chapters ahead of us right now. They do it the whole time, and we don't really know why. So we can pick whatever. I think I know why. It's because...
It's because you're not from this world to begin with. If we keep heading west from here, we'll eventually reach Mondstadt, the city of freedom.
It's a big statue.
Mondstadt is the city of wind because they worship the god of Animo. So perhaps, because you got power from the god of Animo, you can find some clues there. There are also lots of bards there, so perhaps one of them has heard news of your sister. Let's move then. The elements in this world responded to your prayers, and Paimon thinks that's a lovely sign.
Oh gosh.
Windblade!
So now that we've unlocked our Animo powers, we can do elemental nonsense, including creating an actual tornado.
These are the Animo powers you got from the Statue of the 7. Oh, Paimon's so jealous. Why doesn't Paimon get cool fighting powers?
If your control scheme under, yeah, we don't need to do that. Animo powers for Aether. Aether and Lumine have the same loadout, I think, really. It's just kind of whether you want to play as the boy or the girl. Aether has this fun little wind charge that will knock things back. And you could hold it for longer, like you saw me doing. You could hold it for longer to build up more charge, to knock back further. And the fun thing about Animo is there's a lot of very interesting... all of the 7 gods of this world are elemental coded, because of course they are. And there's a lot of fun elemental interactions that you can have between everything. But Animo has a tendency to just absorb whatever other elements are nearby and amplify them. So if I do my little air nonsense by this pond, which is wet and full of hydro energy, it turns blue because it's hydro charged. And that sort of thing can help you get off other cool effects with other elements. Where are we going? Go to Mondstadt, sure. Ooh, there's some enemies over there. We can go fight them. The standard enemies, these little guys.
Wow, what is that? There's something huge in the sky!
That's a non-standard enemy. We'll get to him.
We must proceed with caution.
These standard guys that look like they have a ball of cotton on their heads are called hilichurls.
Windblade!
And there will oftentimes be, it's very Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild coded, where we kill all the guys and then the chest unlocks and we can get a bunch of stuff from it.
Is this an answer from this world?
Let's go see what that big fucking dragon was, though. Blizzard. You're gonna make me do this right now? Yes. Artifacts are another thing that we're not going to go hunting for on these videos, but they give you buffs depending on what, like, collection they're from. It's all very complicated. Level up materials is another thing you can grind for. Getting levels in this game is not particularly difficult until you get like really high level. So I probably wouldn't use a lot of those early on, but you also get them from everywhere, so not a huge deal.
Huh? Look at that!
Don't be afraid. It's all right now. I'm back.
Is he talking to a dragon?
Who's there?
Big
ass dragon, yo.
That was close. Paimon almost got blown away. Luckily, Paimon managed to grab hold of your hair. Thanks.
Good thing you didn't pull my hair out. Good thing the dragon did. I think the dragon did notice you. So good thing you didn't pull my hair out.
Paimon thought we were gonna get eaten. It definitely has something to do with that weirdo who was talking to the dragon.
Is talking to dragons normal?
Of course not.
What do I know?
Oh, what's that? There's some kind of shiny red thingy on the big rock over there. Let's go take a closer look. Be careful. Paimon doesn't have a good feeling about this.
Oh, also, look at this real quick.
Paimon's never seen a stone like this before, so Paimon can't tell what it is.
It's very teardrop shaped, huh?
All Paimon knows is that it's dangerous. Best we put it away for now. Okay, we've got it. Now let's get out of here.
Paimon, where'd you put it? It's just in my pocket now? I guess so. Glad we didn't get eaten by that dragon, but also, why is there a dragon? And who was that guy?
Hey, you! Stop right there!
You're not that guy. Hey, girl.
May the Animo God protect you, stranger.
And you as well.
I am Amber, outrider for the Knights of Favonius.
You don't look like citizens of Mondstadt. Explain yourselves. Well, we're not looking for trouble. That's what all the troublemakers say.
I was gonna say, I might be looking for trouble. Depends on what kind of trouble.
Doesn't sound like a local name to me. And this mascot. What's the deal with it?
She's emergency food.
Hey, that's even worse than being a mascot. So to sum it up, you're traveling partners, right?
I guess if I have to be.
Well, look, there's been a large dragon sighted around Mondstadt recently. Best you get inside the city as soon as possible. It's not far from here. I'll escort you there. Oh, aren't you out here for some other reason?
She's probably out here looking for the dragon.
I am, but not to worry. I can keep you both safe while doing that too. Besides, I'm still not sure if I can trust you two just yet.
Honestly, reasonable. Why so suspicious?
I'm sorry. Probably not something I should say as a knight. I give you my apologies, strange yet respectable travelers. That sounded so fake. Do you have something against the type of language usage prescribed by the Knights of Favonius Handbook?
A little bit. You sound a little uptight, Amber.
Outrider Amber, reporting for duty. Just say the word if you ever need my help.
Now we've got Amber to play with. Amber's an archer, so you get to see, once again, how terrible my aim is.
So,
but she can also
travelers, what are you doing
just
in
shoot at
Mondstadt?
people.
He got separated from his sister during a really long journey. Paimon is his travel buddy, helping him to find his sister. Oh, looking for your family? Huh. Okay, let me finish my other stuff first, and then I can help you put up posters around the city. What exactly is it you need to finish doing first? It's simple. You'll understand in a bit.
Amber, you also might be able to realize, has fire type abilities based on all of the red in this outfit. It would be kind of weird if she was anything else. She's a pyro character. You could kind of tell if you hold the arrow long enough, it sets on fire. And I can set other things on fire, which is fun. What do you want me to open the character screen for? Oh, because we got a better weapon. We're still in the tutorial, so this makes sense. Showing you how all the game mechanics work. Oh, we gotta get up to the teleportation waypoint up here. And a squirrel. No. So cute. You can attack the animals to acquire meat, but
quick, get it!
we'll get plenty, don't worry.
These monsters have been getting too close
Beautiful.
to the city recently. My task this time is to clear out their camp.
I don't need to. There's so many tutorials. There's so many. Trust me. I know how to play the game. Don't worry about it. I'll teach you guys. And if I don't know how to play the game, the tutorials will be there to back me up. Nice shot. Less of a nice shot. Well, that didn't work at all. I love that Amber. Why am I doing this? Aha. You could, for some reason, just like walk around. And that's on control. We might have to unbind that, honestly, but Amber's kind of fun. She's got, not only does she have the bow and arrow, she's got, it's called Baron Bunny. Baron Bunny, I think. Like that little stuffed animal that kind of looks like her that just explodes into fire. It's very silly.
Though I've gotta say, you surprised me a little with your moves there. Thanks for the backup. How'd it feel?
Surprise you with my moves? You think I can't fight? You think this twink can't fight? He can. He's gonna. Because Animo Aether is like one of my favorite characters to play in the game. His kit's just so good. Barely broke a sweat. Don't worry about it.
You mention it. How is it the hilly trails ended up here? These creatures don't seem like the type to set up camp so close to cities like this.
Exactly. It's more normal for them to be much further out in the wilderness. But because the dragon, Storm Terror, has been around a lot more recently, our orchards have been destroyed and the local market has been affected as well.
A great dragon name, honestly.
When the storms hit, we usually end up with at least a few injuries, so the Knights of Favonius have been tied up doing the best they can to defend the area.
So these annoying creatures have been getting closer and closer to the city?
Exactly. That said, clearing this camp helped make the area a little bit safer.
Happy to help.
Come with me. A responsible knight must make sure to see you to the city safely.
A reward on the road.
We can also destroy barrels and boxes for resources. There's not a whole lot usually in these, but if they're around, I'll usually go for them. Alright, back towards the city. This bar on our right is our stamina bar, by the way. No fall damage. Well, there is some fall damage in this game. Not usually a considerable amount of fall damage.
What's that? It smells so good!
But if we run out of stamina, it takes a long time to replenish. Hey, girl.
What should I cook next? Oh, are you travelers from around here as well?
No, we just happened to be passing by. What are you cooking? Smells good!
I see. Welcome, travelers. I'm Lynn, the survival expert of the Adventurers Guild. As you can see, I'm experimenting with some new recipes.
Does survival expert require you to have just like veggies hanging out of your bag? That singular onion just strapped to you like it's a bomb is so funny to me. What new recipes, Lynn?
Before you go, the first rule in the Wilderness Survival Guide.
Picnic? Oh, Paimon just loves picnics! My travel partner here is good at cooking as well.
I also love cooking,
There's a cooking
even if
pot
I'm
right
bad
there.
at it.
Show me what you got. It's good to have someone to practice with. There are some mushrooms and meat in the barrel over there. Try making a chicken mushroom skewer for me.
Honestly, sounds pretty good. Oh gosh, don't do that. Hold on. I'm gonna pick up the apple. Cooking is an important part of this game. You're gonna learn a lot of new recipes as you go on. I remember I ended up with pages of recipes before I stopped playing. And all of them do different things. A lot of these early recipes, and there's ingredients that you can make for the recipes too, which are important for later. A lot of these early recipes are just like reviving characters and restoring HP and stuff, but you will get some that will increase your attack power, increase your defense, stuff like that. For a limited time. I don't remember how long the stat buffs last. Oh yeah, 300 seconds for this one. I think the rarer the recipe and like the harder it is to make, the longer it lasts. And the more of a buff you get. So like the steak and the fried egg over here are very common, very low rarity recipes that don't take a whole lot of effort. And they do like 50 to 150 HP. Whereas the Sweet Madame, which requires an extra ingredient and is of a rarer quality, you can tell by the color of the backdrop up here, will heal you for 900 to 1500 HP. Well, 20 to 24% of max HP and an additional 900 to 1500 HP, which is a lot for this stage of the game, to be honest. I don't even know how many hit points Aether has right now, but it's lower than that, I'm pretty sure. So she wants me to make a chicken mushroom skewer. A little mini game. And you want to get it in that dark orange area in the mini game, because the higher quality, the delicious versions of these recipes will have even greater effects. Because otherwise there's like the gray area outside of both of them, and that's just like a failed recipe. And then the lighter yellow area that you saw was completes the recipe but doesn't make it delicious, and then the orange area makes a delicious version of the recipe. It's usually not too hard. Once you hit proficiency, though, you can cook things automatically, which makes it even easier. Bypasses the minigame pretty much completely. Thanks.
Go adventuring on an empty stomach.
Thanks for the assist. Thanks for the chicken and mushroom skewer. Also gonna... Gotta give her one. That's what I figured. Always, or we're gonna frequently check on all of these quests. The highlighted one up here is going to be your main story quest, your Archon quest. And then there's going to be like world quests and side quests and stuff that we are also going to do beneath it. And you could also sort by Archon quests, story quests. We don't have dailies yet. And then world quests are like, it's in like descending order of importance, but we're going to do as many of them as possible.
Is it done? Mmm, smells good. Let me try.
God, please don't make the eating sounds in my ears.
Uh-oh.
Now that's really tasty. You're indeed gifted.
Paimon told you so.
With your culinary skills, you should try more difficult dishes.
I will, don't worry.
Oh, I've got some raw ingredients in my bag. Have them in return for this meal.
Can I have that onion bomb?
Can we really have them? Won't you run out of ingredients?
That's okay. You should be able to find lots of ingredients when exploring the wilderness. Don't forget to look carefully. There's also a restaurant in Mondstadt known as Good Hunter that sells food and
Good
ingredients.
Hunter.
Go have a look when you've got the time.
Okay, thank you for the info. Hey, leave some chicken mushroom skewers for Paimon.
Don't worry, Paimon. There will be plenty of chicken and mushroom skewers for everybody. We made it to Mondstadt. Look at all those little pigeons. They're so cute. Oh, this is another resource that like took me a while to figure out. I'm gonna be grabbing like everything, but some resources like takes a little bit of nonsense. Like I can't affect these dandelions at all. You have to hit them with wind, and then you can collect the dandelion seeds from them. There's a couple of resources like that in the game from what I remember, but the dandelions tripped me up for so long in the early game.
Let me officially introduce the city of wind, dandelions, and freedom.
Hey, did anyone notice that the big statue that's in the middle of this town kind of looks like the guy that we saw in the woods who was talking to that dragon? It might mean nothing, but...
Travelers under the protection of the Knights of Favonius, welcome to Mondstadt.
Finally, no more having to camp outdoors. But the city folk don't look too cheery.
Everyone's been put out of place by storm terror recently. But everything will turn out fine as long as Jean's with us.
Jean.
Jean?
Acting Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius, Jean, Defender of Mondstadt. With Jean on our side, surely even the vicious storm terror will be no match for us.
She does sound pretty impressive.
Before I take you guys to the Knights of Favonius headquarters, I have a present for you, Traveler. It's a reward for helping me clear out that Hilichurl camp.
Hey! Why doesn't Paimon get a reward?
Because this reward is useless to you, Paimon.
Because, Paimon, you didn't do anything.
But I'll treat you to a traditional Mondstadt delicacy, sticky honey roast.
That sounds pretty good, honestly.
Sticky honey roast!
Come with me. We'll head to the city's, high ground.
Quest menu? Yes, yes. Navigate quest. I taught you guys this already. We're gonna go up by that statue, though. Get a closer look. Oh, nope. You could put custom nonsense on the map, but we're not gonna need to for a while, honestly. Beautiful. It is a cute little city, I will say. Marjorie?
This used to be a bustling street, but with so many storm terror attacks recently, the usual crowds are nowhere to be seen. Except for the local tavern near the city wall over there. They haven't been affected. If anything, their business is better than ever.
Oh, don't worry, we'll get to the tavern. Tavern's run by one of my favorite husbands. We can't quite climb all the way up those walls yet, so we gotta meander the normal way. There are ways to later expand your stamina gauge, but it's gonna take a while. Hello? Sister Grace.
The folk songs here are all so wise.
That's wild. I just saw that guy. When I was watching Kragan play last night, they're all the way in Sumeru, which is several countries away from us right now. And this guy is like a key player in a side quest that they were doing.
All so wise.
It took me by surprise because I don't remember him being here. But I also wouldn't have thought about it, you know? Because back when I played the game, Sumeru wasn't even available, to be honest.
So, the present I want to give you is a wind glider.
Oh?
Outriders use them to ride the wind, and the people of Mondstadt love using them too. I brought you here to give it to you, so you can experience it right away.
Wow, you're really excited about these wind gliders, huh?
You'd be excited about the wind glider too, Paimon, if you didn't float all the time.
Well, that's because the wind is the heart and soul of Mondstadt. Alrighty then, enough talk. Let's give it a whirl. It's easy to use, but you still need to pay attention to my instructions.